Alrighty, everyone. So here's a little quick summary. So I read the marijuana decriminalization bill that the House passed today. That's the bill number. First off, if you haven't watched my last video, I'll let you guys know I am 100% completely for this. But I'm also for legalizing all drugs. You know, if they wanted to reduce the population, why don't they just legalize all drugs, then just let like heroin addicts get rid of themselves and things like that. It sounds inhumane, but it would have a positive spin on population control. But it's better to make people live in fear. So anyways, but the bill's only 42 pages, and honestly, it doesn't talk much about things in general, like the broader scope. There's some good stuff in it, though. There are things in it about expunging criminal records. People who had security clearances, you can't, get denied a security clearance for that. So that really applies to the military and government jobs. So there is some good stuff in here. One thing definitely Congress banks on is they know potheads are too stupid to read the bills and understand them. So that's why people like me have to do it. But after reading it all, this is just what I came up with now. This bill alone, though, you can't just read this to understand it. You have to actually read this Omnibus Crime Bill of 1968. So, right here, so the Safe Streets Act of 1968. So I'm going to read that. And like this one's 43 pages, part of it. And that one's 48. So this thing's probably pretty long. And then also, because they're amending these things, you also have to look at the SBA laws and then the IRS codes. So, but basically what this bill is, so legalizing it, terminology clarification, and it talks about a IRS trust fund. How it's funded, I'm not sure yet, but basically what I found is 50% of that trust fund, this number right here is just their projected sales of marijuana cannabis for 2022. It's in the bill. 50% goes to the Attorney General for this part of it, and then another 10% goes for this part of it. So you got B and A. So when I find those, I'll let you guys know. 20% goes to the SBA admin to carry out Section 6, subsection B, Section 1, Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Expungement Act. So I got to read this. And then another 20% go to that part. And then you have the IRS code, 5701. So I'm going to read that, and 5702. And then the tax, the federal tax is 5% on every product sold is what they want. Now, I mean, assuming 5% of that, let me see, 10% would be 2.3 billion. So 5%, what's that? $1 billion. I think that's right. I'm just doing the math off the top of my head real quick. So something close to that. Now, where's that tax money going to go? That's what I want to know, because like I said in my other videos, it's not about how much money you can get out of taxes. It's how well the money is spent, how well it's used, and how well it's invested by the government. And we all know they suck. So there you go. I will post more when I read the other bills.